Hey, what's up, guys? A few months ago, I posted a video talking about how my Jebao or Jecod CP-25 gyre style wave maker stopped working, and I just want to give an update on that because I do have some news about how I was able to get it working again. So, if you remember, this was the pump, and if I were to plug it in, we got power. Nothing happens with the pump. I don't know if you could hear this or see it, but it is trying to do something. I could feel it buzzing. The blades were trying to move a little bit. They don't seem to be doing anything right now. But anyway, I tried all of the suggestions everybody gave me about cleaning and just, new power supplies, everything. Nothing worked for it. So this was pretty much a dead unit. But fortunately, one of the viewers left a comment. I believe his name was Kurt Schnepf, and he told me that he was able to contact his seller on eBay, and they sent him or sold him a new motor for $15. So I figured that was worth a shot. So after talking with him, it turns out I bought my pump from the same guy, and I'll put a link in the description. I think it was Lotus Pond. But anyway, I contacted the seller, and sure enough, he said he will send me a replacement motor for $15. I figured, well, that's better than not having a pump at all. So let me show you what they sent me. So that just came in the mail the other day. So not only did I get the motor for $15, they basically sent me the whole head unit, which is nice. So I've got the motor, the blades, the bracket. It's basically the whole thing, except, it doesn't have the magnet base on it. I need to take it from the old one, put it on here. Power supply and controller. But let me plug this in and show you this, if this works or not. That's the old one. Get that out of the way. And the new one. And we've got power. So indeed, it was the motor that was bad on the old pump. So if you've got one of these CP-25s and it is not working and you think you have a dead motor, it could be worthwhile reaching out, especially if you've bought it from the same seller. I don't know if he'll sell them to everyone or just people that bought it from him. But for sure, you can get a replacement motor, and it seems like it comes with the entire blade unit, which is pretty nice. So I've got a pump again. So for $15, I was able to get it working. Now, he did say this was the new style motor. So hopefully whatever flaw was in the old one, they have fixed. It definitely does feel a little bit differently. If we look at the labels, it's a very slight difference on the labels. You can see down here at the bottom, the labels are different. So maybe they did happen at a different run. And when I took them both apart just to, see what else was different. The motor on this one was a lot harder to spin, the old one, than the new one. And if you go back to my very first video, I got a playlist. I'll link that in the description. I did mention that the old one did have some problems when I first bought it. It seemed to be assembled too tightly and had a hard time spinning. So the new one doesn't seem to have that same issue. And if I can get this apart, I'm not going to take it apart now, but there was a few differences. If you were to disassemble this, there are very slight differences in how the blades connect to the motor assembly. So there is definitely a redesign on this newer one. So I'm hoping that the motor will last longer. That'll be good. And the other thing, which is nice since we do have all of these blades, if you remember from before, I was saying how, you got the two blades that were the same kind. And on the real max spec gyres, they gave you alternating sets of blades. So if you wanted to run this in reverse mode, I don't know if you can see in there. get a good look. Anyway, the blades are kind of like a cup shaped. So when you're going it forward, you know, the blades are going this way, cupping the water, like throwing the water forward. And then when it would go in reverse, both of the blades were coming, you know, this way, not really throwing too much water. But now that I have two sets of pumps, I'll be able to interchange, I think, maybe these blades between them and have one blade that goes this way and then the other one the opposite. So when it comes opposite, if you know what I'm saying. If not, forget about that part. But I'll be able to, I think, get this to truly work in the reverse mode, which was one of the things that everybody always said, that the reverse didn't do too much on these CP-25s. But anyway, for $15, I think that was, you know, I wish I didn't have to pay it at all. But if it was the choice between not having a pump at all and, you know, having one that works, I mean, I'll bite the bullet on that one. Not quite sure where I'm going to use this yet, but it's good to know that it's working again. So if you've got one of these that failed, try reaching out and see if you can get the replacement part, because they are out there. They're just, you know, not widely known about, I think. So, okay, I hope this helps you out if you've got one of these. And if not, I hope you still found it interesting. And I'll catch you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching.